right? All right, we have to pause Stevie, Miss Stevie Nicks. Um, Give me 1 second, and then I will. Champagne, you got here first. Did you want one as well? And then it'll be Runt. Naomi. Oh, Champagne, I appreciate that. So then I don't look like a dingus, just by myself over here. All right. Naomi, I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay. Oh, yeah, Naomi. This is my necklace that I'm wearing. All right. Did you have a specific question? I'm going to stick to generals and love. Just general? What do you call this? I'm not sure. It's just I don't even, it's not a stone or anything, but it kind of glimmers like a little bit rainbowy. Like, can you see that right there? I'm not sure. You're blind. All right. Let's go ahead. Champagne wants a general. Hi, Dee. I didn't really focus in Champagne, but I'm going to take this one and we can discuss the card that I actually pull for you. Okay. But this is one so far. All right. Yeah, I was going to say that. Abalone, is it? Abalone show? Okay. So focusing on Champagne. Ooh, okay. This came right side up. So we have both caregiver and dream talk. So I don't know if this is going to resonate, but this is what I'm getting, Champagne, that people rely on you a lot in their lives to be the one that is like a rock in their life. Um, you're very nurturing, empathic. You may get a lot of signs in your dreams. Um, I think that you have a lot of intuition just naturally, and that messages come in your dreams. Okay, so let's go ahead and read both of these cards, and then I'll see what the book has to say, and then we can discuss a little bit more if it has resonated with you. So, for dream talk, your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out, can communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. And the caregiver card. We are with you, and spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well being in the process. Champagne, are you not taking enough time for yourself right now? Let's go ahead and read what both of those have to say in the book. So let's do caregiver first. I hope my chat is not stuck, but let me read these two and then I'll double check if it's not or if it is stuck. This is the caregiver card. You have chosen this card in all likelihood because you probably already are or have been in a caretaker role, or you'll shortly start caring for someone you love. This card is a timely reminder to ensure you don't forget yourself in the process. No matter what type of care is being given, whether it is emotional support or more hands on, it's easy to let your energy dissipate, leaving you feeling drained, disinterested, or at times feeling down. Remember that we're all made up of energy and that energy is very precious and delicate and needs to be preserved and honored. Take time for yourself. Nurture yourself with self care, such as massage, meditation, or walks in nature, allowing your body, mind, and spirit to open and absorb positive and healthy energy so that when you have to return to care mode, you feel healthy, strong, and revitalized. Family and all? All right. Let me go ahead and read the next one and then we can discuss it a little bit. Dream talk. This card signifies that your dreams are trying to communicate with you. Dreams can be confusing as they speak to us in symbolic images and messages. And even when they appear to have no meaning, they are, in fact, a wonderful, unlimited resource of inner wisdom and a portal for those in spirit to visit you. Right now, you might be saying, "But I don't even remember my dreams." In reality, you do dream every night, so try to make a conscious effort by saying this to yourself before you go to sleep. I will remember my dreams. When you wake up, but before you get out of bed, write down your dream, as well as the feelings it invoked, together with any images or symbols you can recall. Soon, you will start to become more aware of their language. When your loved ones here in the spirit world appear in your dreams, you will recognize this type of dream because they feel so real. They are trying to tell you how much they love you. Invite your loved ones to visit you in your dreams, but more important, let them know that you are ready. Sweet dreams. My family and all my mom, everyone. I'm the solid one. Closing. Wow, karmic cycles. Family, past life, all of it. I'm trying to hold family values all together. That's my great grandma. Oh my gosh, it's a message from her right now. I'm trying to fight for her. Oh my gosh, Champagne. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is the one that fell first, right? Like immediately wanted to pop out. So this is definitely, I mean, look, she's got like all the love in the world for you, and she's here with you, giving you all her love. But it's also telling you to take time out for yourself. Yes, that's exactly what it gave off, that you're neglecting your needs and taking care of everyone else right now. Mhm. So it sounds like there's some communication that's going to be happening, or if it hasn't already, it's going to. Um, Communication through dreams. So if you can, um, have a journal or a notepad by your bed. So if you are not the type to remember your dreams, then that would be a good idea. Okay. Yes. Self care. Absolutely. Hi, Monique Love. So I really hope that that helped, Champagne. And I hope that you do take some time for yourself, because you can only do that for so long, right? You're like the Energizer Bunny. And if you don't take that time out, you're going to crash hard, right? That you don't remember them. Yeah. So definitely, if you can, keep a notepad or journal by you, and a pen or pencil. And then let's let's talk about it another day if you get some signs, right? Oh, I'm glad it's on point. Hey, Laura, my fellow Turian. All right. So Runt would be next, and then I'll open it up to whoever else wants one. Good to see you, Laura. Runt. Oh, thank you, Monique. Um, Laura, how did you know I do videos? Were you watching TL's stream and then noticed that I wrote that I have been doing readings? We're moving out now after 12 years. Oh, living in her house? Oh my gosh, Champagne. Aw, thanks, Laura. Aw, Champagne. Yes, Sunshine, I will get to you. I'm just going to get to Runt. Naomi, can you do me a huge favor and create a list after Runt? I would really appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. I was like, do you know what I mean by list? Okay. You're so funny. Uh, Runt, would you like general or love? Of course, Champagne. Of course. Thank you so much for popping in and keeping me company. I appreciate you. And I'm sending you all the love and light. Okay. General for Runt. Okay. We got some poppers today. Okay. Runt, it looks like you're gonna get two as well. Your first one is believe. Okay, but I need to focus to get another card that I actually intend to take, okay? Ooh, I'm gonna take this top one. Okay, we've got believe and cleanse for you, Runt. So I don't know if you're going through a time of indecision right now where maybe you're not trusting yourself fully with making decisions, or you're kind of confused in what direction to go. And I think it's because there's some blockages going on that you need to cleanse first in order to maybe be more grounded, be more decisive in what you want to do. And, there's not in one particular area, maybe you're just overall like, what road am I going to take? I have three different choices in front of me. Which one shall I take? Okay, so let me go ahead and read these two. Then we'll read what the book has to say and then discuss it a little bit more. Okay. You've been all over the place lately. Okay. Yeah. So believe, run, believe. Okay. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So that was the belief card. So let's go ahead and read the cleanse card. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Yes, trust and take care of yourself. Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the book has to say about believe. This card should prompt you to evaluate your beliefs and thought processes. This could be a time when self doubts and negative thoughts from past conditioning come to the surface and prevent you from moving forward. While some people believe in a higher power greater than themselves, others sadly believe they're alone, and that it's all about survival. In the more severe cases, some individuals just walk aimlessly upon this planet with a defeatist attitude, accepting whatever comes their way. Your spiritual, emotional, and psychological well being, your present and future relationships, your work or career can all be affected by past conditioning. When issues remain omnipresent in your life, it's time to take a critical look at your own belief system. Certain beliefs combined with the energy of your thoughts could be major factors that influence your life, change your perception, and alter your negative thoughts to positive affirmations. By consciously acknowledging that spirit is running through you and that you're meant to live a happy, abundant life, you'll experience your days on earth the way you were meant to, as a divine being. So, yeah, the past does affect me a lot and I reminisce on it. Oh, yeah, Runt. So, that's definitely telling you believe in yourself, but you've got to deal with those past issues, cleanse them away. You have the capability to do it, right? Absolutely, you do. Okay. So, let's go ahead and read what this one has to say and then we'll discuss it a little bit. Hi, Aaron Conway. Spirit is reaching out with this card to help you cleanse and detoxify your body, mind, and soul. Spiritual cleansing is an excellent way of extracting destructive emotions that, if left untreated, can cause depression, anxiety, and even addiction. This card is proof that you can take time out from your busy life to cleanse. Make a pact with yourself to commit to rejuvenating your mind by practicing positive affirmations every day. That's a huge one, Runt, right? Huge. Positive affirmations. One by one, you'll purge the negative thoughts, which will allow you to return to a state of balance and harmony. Drink more water during this time and cleanse your body by reducing toxins such as alcohol, caffeine, nicotine, sugar, and other substances. Take long salt baths and get out into nature so you can breathe in fresh, clean air. Allow the natural world to infuse your spirit with its healing properties as you cleanse and rebalance. You are a spiritual being as well as a physical being. Please honor both. Excuse me one second. I was getting a real itch in my throat. I don't know if, Runt, you have some issues with your throat chakra right now, um, but I'm getting that feeling. You need some to do some cleansing right now, and even meditation on grounding yourself, right? Because I'm just imagining you right now, like your head in the clouds, right? All right, Rent. Well, I really hope that helped. It kind of sounds like it did resonate, so I'm hoping that it did. Love and light to you, Rent. Okay. Okay, Monique, love, you are up. I think there's some cat fans out here. My mug is like a cat right here. If you see that. Love, my love life sucks. Me too, girl. Me too. Okay. Cat crazy lady here. All right. Got the poppers. I'm gonna take it still, but let me focus in on Monique. Wow. Monique, we have a mother's love and we have breathe. Is there some kind of family issues that you've dealt with either in your childhood that you haven't really resolved, especially with a mother figure? Or maybe we can look at it in the other way where you were very close with someone. But we also have the breathe card. So that kind of tells me that there's a blockage um, that's being created because of maybe some issues that you need to work on. Like I like to say, like, you need to fill your cups, right? When we're looking at like the regular tarot decks. Um, if we don't fill our cups, then there's always going to be that blockage for us in love, because if we don't have the self-love, it's hard to give, authentic true love to someone else, right? So let's go ahead and read both of these cards and discuss a little bit more, okay? So the breathe card came out first, so let's go with that one first, and then we will read what the other card has to say. Hi, Benita. Okay. This card is a sign for you to put a stop to those racing thoughts and sudden flare ups of anger or the worry and anxiety that are robbing you of precious energy. When your body is depleted of prana, it will show signs of feeling tired or unwell. This is when the breath must come first. So when you find yourself saying, "Why am I looking fatigued?" or feeling stressed and out of balance, stop for a moment and evaluate the way in which you've been breathing recently. If you've been breathing with shallow, restricted, short breaths, it's more than likely that you're holding onto or suppressing emotions and feelings. We ask you at this time to take a few deep, conscious breaths and allow life giving energy and vitality to enter your body. By doing so, your body, mind, and soul will have a chance to pause and gain some inner clarity, calmness, and direction. Make your breathing a part of your everyday awareness, and eventually, you'll wonder how you managed to survive before you started paying attention to it. So, this also um, kind of intuitively gives me the idea that maybe you've got a lot on your mind and you're not taking that time to be in the present. Um, Breathing techniques are absolutely powerful. Yes, Laura. Um, if you've heard of the term mindfulness, that's really big right now. Just being in the moment, um, being thankful, for the things that you have in your life, and not really dwelling on all those things that can give us anxiety. Um, because if we're doing some healing right, that could be more detrimental for us. If we're constantly in that negative energy. So let's go ahead and read what this one has to say, okay? You didn't consciously choose this card, but it was likely that your hand was guided to choose this card by the love and inspiration of someone you consider as a mother figure. A mother's love lives on forever, and even though we are here in the spirit world, that love never ends and will continue to nurture you, protect you, and keep you on your path. This card can also indicate that you may need to mother and nurture yourself at this specific time. Okay? Spirit knows how heavy your heart is right now and encourages you to remember the good times shared with your mother, for those special memories remain with her here in the spirit world. Your mother wants to thank you for all you did, and she knows the love, care, and thoughts you gave her right to the end. She's saying, "I really never left you. I'm in the sun that rises and sets each day and the gentle breeze that caresses your face. When you feel the sun warm you, know that I'm holding you close in a tender embrace, whispering, 'I love you, my child.'" So these cards are both telling you that you need to be nurturing yourself, right? Oh, it could be your grandma too? Okay. Yeah, because this is the one that popped out right away, right? But the cards are talking about the same thing essentially, that you need to be nurturing yourself right now. So take that time, even if it's, like 10 minutes out of the day, practicing breathing techniques, being mindful. And if you're dealing with any anxieties, I think that would really help. Okay, Monique? I hope that helped. Yeah, and your grandma, she's looking out for you. All right. Laura, you were up, Laura. Yes, and I never do. I'm always, yep. Mm-hmm. You need that me time. Even if it's soaking in the tub or having like an extra long shower, right? Salt bath. Okay, Laura. Would you like a general or love reading? There you go, Naomi. Sure does. But for me, instead of the champagne, I would like Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm not a big drinker. Yes. I don't know if Laura's still here. Oh, running an Epsom salt bath now. Love this. Ah, and then Laura, if you can just let me know if you want a general or love reading. General. Okay. Laura, you got the be proud. So, what this is telling me, without even reading it right now, is that I feel like you've been doing a lot of work within yourself, and your spirit guides or whoever's watching over you is super proud of you. I feel like you've been dealing in the past with something that really you weren't prepared for, and it was almost like an earthquake and you had to move on to like a new road, and you're finally getting back because of the work that you've been doing to the road that is where you want to be, and where the people looking out for you also want you to be on that road. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it and then read what it has to say in the book. It says, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Oh, Laura, that gave me the chills when you said that. Do you have some gifts of your own? Because I feel like, oh, I don't know, like you were here for a second. All right, be proud. Let's go ahead and read what it has to say in the book. Oh, no, I know it's a good cry. It's just, oh, you do have gifts? Okay. Well, you gave me the chills. Okay, be proud. We are so proud of you. The spirit world wants you to stop right now and listen. We want you to honor the hard work you've done and pat yourself on the back. Whether you've moved through a difficult or painful situation, achieved significant success at work, conquered a new skill, learned a language, beat your personal best in your favorite sport, or simply that you just let go of everything that was holding you back for your highest good. Wow. This card is letting you know how vital it is to honor and acknowledge yourself by feeling proud. Pause for a few moments and hold this card. Enjoy the moment while you bask in your own pride, as you let the warmth of that feeling wash over you. And as you do, you feel the sense of achievement and smile for the whole world to see. Right now, it's all about celebrating your successes. Once again, Be proud of how far you have come and how and have faith in how far you can go. Wow, Laura. I'm just I have the chills all over. Wow. You are so strong. That this is an amazing card and I'm so happy for you that you've pushed past whatever it is that you were dealing with. You have such strength within you. So I hope that this helps in a way that it kind of confirms all of the work that you've done, and you have all the strength to keep on going. Okay, so of course there's going to be hard days, right? But you need to be proud of all of the work that you've done and will continue to do, right? Oh, thank you. Very empowering card. Are those peacock feathers? They are peacock feathers. Yes. So big, 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 big hugs to you, Laura. So amazing. Okay. So Sunshine is next. Hi, happily ever after. You're very welcome, Laura. Thank you for popping in. It was good to see you. Oh, thank you, Laura. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. I only started this week doing cards, so that means a lot. Thank you. Okay, Sunshine, would you like a general or a love reading? Or did you just want to hang out? That's cool too. Oh, okay, general. Oh, thank you, Laura. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Okay, general for Sunshine. Ooh, you get two, Sunshine. Ground yourself in forgiveness. So, intuitively, what I'm getting is that there could have been a disagreement in the past, or maybe you're dealing with it right now, but it's causing you to not be focused right now in your life. You may have a hard time forgiving people in general. Maybe you've gone through a lot in your childhood, or even now, where you have this kind of wall up with people, where you feel the need to protect yourself. Um, but once you become ungrounded, it causes a lot of internal conflict within yourself. So if you see the birds right here, it's almost like turbulence. They want to be let out and be free, right? So let me go ahead and read these cards. We'll read what's inside the book, see if it resonates, and then we can discuss a little bit more about the situation, okay? You don't trust everyone, so stay away from drama. I don't like it. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, ground yourself. Sunshine, um, in regards to what you said, do you kind of keep people at a distance? Like you never really let someone too close to you. Okay, let me read this and then I'll look at what you write about what I just said. Ground yourself. Spirit has carefully selected this card for a reason. It's now vital for you to ground yourself in order to clear your head and stop the racing, frenetic, chaotic thoughts that are sending you in a million different directions. It's time to take a firm step back so you can think clearly again and achieve your full potential. You need to reconnect with the divine source, but to do so, you have to ground and center yourself. Spend some time in the peace and tranquility of nature, whether that's in the countryside or at the beach, so you can be with yourself. Walk barefoot on Mother Earth when you can, or dig your hands deep into her soil by gardening. Take time to meditate, breathe, and absorb the healing qualities of stillness and serenity. By grounding yourself, you're also aligning with your highest soul purpose, and yet you're still keeping both feet firmly on the ground. I'm an empath yet. Yes, at a distance until I get comfortable. The situation pertains to my ex, making sure I stay clear from him. Oh, I don't. I, oh, you don't want him interfering with your new relationship. Okay. Yeah, so spiritual animals come to you. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and read this one and then we'll discuss it a little bit more. Okay. You receive this card right now because past hurts need to be healed. The spirit world is trying to assist you in stepping out of that stagnant energy wrapped around old wounds so that those hidden spiritual and life experiences can emerge. Once these past hurts are dispelled, you'll feel reawakened, energized, happier, and more connected. Forgiveness is about choice. It's not just about absolving someone of their past actions. It's a matter of releasing the anguish and torment your soul is having to cope with. Forgiveness requires compassion, insight, kindness, and wisdom. Each time you forgive, it will enable you to release positive energy toward healthier and more productive endeavors. Every time you forgive, you break the cycle of pain. Forgiveness enables you to be less affected and constrained by the suffering. So you empower yourself to stop feeling like the victim. As those feelings of resentment and hurt melt away, your capacity to love, to trust, and to believe all rise to the surface. So you can get back to loving yourself and vibrating at a higher level. Forgiving someone is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of pure spiritual strength. So, do you still have issues with your ex, or is there not closure with that relationship? He's narcissistic. Okay. All right. So, you have forgiven him. I have moved on and he hasn't. Ooh, that's a really tough one because I see him in this card. It sounds like he hasn't forgiven you for something and he wants, I'm sure he wants you back, but he also, like, he has you on his mind 24/7, you know? And because he's narcissistic, I can totally see him not getting the hint, right? He cheated. I'm so glad that you've forgiven him for that, because it's never about that person, it's for yourself, so you don't carry that negative energy, right? I'm so glad that you're in a new relationship. Yes, I'm so happy for you. Good. So it just seems like it's confirmation that you're doing the work, but he's just appearing, right? He wants to pop in because he's narcissistic, right? It's all about him. Oh goodness, sunshine. Wow. Oh goodness. Oh, thank you, Benita. But sunshine, it sounds like you're doing exactly what you need to do. If there's some grounding work that you need to do, I mean, not a huge deal, but I'm just happy for you overall that you've got someone new and got rid of the dirt, right? All right, sunshine. Sending you love and light. I feel the sun from you already, so you got this. You got this. Aaron Conway. Mm-hmm. The dirt, yes. Not the good kind of dirt, right? Ah, yes. What was that one commercial with Skittles? Where there's this girl and guy, and then he got, oh, I forgot which of them got Skittles pox, but that one girl eats it, and then she's got all the Skittles all over. Is it contagious? No, no, it's not. Yes, happily. I remember you from my last stream, happily, and I was calling you. I said, "Okay, happily, come on down." And then you never appeared, and I said, "Oh, happily must have found her happily ever after and took off. She doesn't need us anymore." General, okay. Oh wow, happily. You also got the forgiveness card. Happily, I want to say that there's a block in regards to love. Have you been hurt in the past in regards to love? Maybe things didn't work out with someone. There were arguments, which led, maybe to a breakup, or even if you weren't, actually dating, but there was someone that you were interested in, and things did. Oh, I'm not surprised that heart went at step time. Okay. So do you feel like you have like a cynical attitude towards love? Okay. That that is affecting it coming in. Um so it sounds like you need to do some of this healing work of forgiving all of those people that hurt you in the past, because it just showed that they weren't right for you, right? Because the person that is meant to be with you won't have to question you know, where their heart lies, right? They'll be your match. So if you can raise your vibrations and do this healing work in regards to forgiveness, I think you'll notice a huge change in just your attitude, and because you'll be vibrating at a higher level and filling your own cups first, right? Because it's about that self-love, that self-healing. And then that perfect person will show up for you, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and read what the book has to say. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful and has the capacity to heal and transform. You receive this card right now because past hurts need to be healed. The spirit world is trying to assist you in stepping out of that stagnant energy wrapped around old wounds so that those hidden spiritual and life experiences can emerge. Once these past hurts are dispelled, you'll feel reawakened, energized, happier, and more connected. Forgiveness is about choice. It's not just about absolving someone of their past actions. It's a matter of releasing the anguish and torment your soul is having to cope with. Forgiveness requires compassion, insight, kindness, and wisdom. Each time you forgive, it will enable you to release positive energy towards healthier and more productive endeavors. Every time you forgive, you break the cycle of pain. Forgiveness enables you to be less affected and constrained by the suffering. So you empower yourself to stop feeling like the victim. As those feelings of resentment and hurt melt away, your capacity to love, to trust, and to believe all rise to the surface. So you can get back to loving yourself and vibrating at a higher level. Forgiving someone is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of pure spiritual strength. Gratitude, yeah. Okay. So happily, I think you kind of know what to do, right? Because no one deserves all this pain and everything, but we've got to do the forgiving because it's more about how we process it and how it will help us navigate this tricky thing called love, right? So fill your own cups, do some of that healing work, and I think you'll find that perfect person for you. Okay, really hope that helped. Hi, Black Tree. Okay, Aaron, I hope to find what my yeah soul searches for, and you will. Just got to do that forgiveness, okay? Well, Saul and I worked things out, wondering whether space will bring us back together. It became distance out of the blue, and I don't really know what's going on. Okay. You got the Serenity card. Interesting that we have a male on the card. So there's definitely something going on with him right now. So you said he became distant out of the blue. Aaron, does he normally not talk about his feelings? Like, say you have an argument, is he the type to like storm off and take his sweet time to come and, hash it out or apologize or like get back into onto good terms with you? Oh, good, happily. I'm very happy. Okay, I'm not sure. Always on his time. Mhm. Okay. So, he needs to do a lot of healing right now, right? The fact that he's not telling you what's going on, this is kind of telling me that it's not about you, it's about him. And I'm sure it's driving you crazy, right? That you don't know. And um, he might be dealing with past issues and it just kind of all of a sudden popped up. We've had this Gemini season has been kind of crazy with the mirroring and projecting, the Scorpio moon. Um, Kind of got people out of whack as well. Um, it just sounds like he needed some time away to just kind of process his emotions. And, but I see things getting back to normal. It's just he's going to need to take that time, right? It's almost like he's being bogged down with all this pressure, right? The water. So it's good that it's not like, up here or anything. So I think little by little, like the water is going to drain out, right? And then he'll feel kind of back to normal. So let's go ahead and give him space. Yeah, I think he needs the space right now. So let's go ahead and read what it has to say. Hey, April. Serenity. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. We are here in the spirit world sent you this we here in the spirit world sent you this card to remind you not to feel overwhelmed at this time. Sometimes the answers are not readily available, so it's a matter of living one day at a time. So it's a matter of, oh, sorry, I read that. So it's a matter of living one day at a time. And as this will assist you in letting go of the past and all the negativity associated with it. The past no longer serves your highest good, and it could prevent you from achieving the serenity that you've been so desperately seeking. Did you notice I was like stuttering a lot and couldn't get out the words? I feel like he is so overwhelmed with things right now that he, even if he could talk to you about it, he wouldn't be able to verbalize it in a way where he can really understand what's going on in his mind. So let me continue. You've learned from your past mistakes and the lessons they've shown you. Letting go of what no longer serves you enables us to help you even more. We're aware of the fears or insecurities you may be experiencing right now. When you take the time to let go of and disperse those unwanted thoughts, divine guidance can find its way to you from spirit, giving you peace of mind. Find comfort and courage in knowing that you're not alone. We're connected to you forever. Yeah, he's definitely going through some personal things right now. And since he is the type of person to kind of keep things in, maybe, and not really discuss exactly, what's going on in his mind, that it probably finally caught up with him. And he's kind of trying to maybe purge it. And he doesn't maybe he's not feeling in this best state of mind, so he doesn't want to take anything out on you, so he'd rather just deal with it himself. Okay, Aaron? So just give him some time. He'll come around. Okay? I hope that helped, Aaron. Of course, Aaron. If you see me again, keep me updated, okay? Um, Benita. If Legend was here, I'd say Benita Applebaum, right? I'm surprised he's not on here. Okay. Oh, thank you, Aaron. All right. Love for Benita. Oh, this one's taking a while, Benita. I'm not feeling it yet. Ooh. I'm going to take this one, but I'm going to do another one. Okay. Ooh. Wow, Benita. You got a 3-for-1 special. We've got Embrace the Moment, we've got Give Back, and we've got Synchronicity. Benita, are you getting some signs from the universe about things that might be coming in? Are you seeing angel numbers? Are you getting dreams, like communication through dreams? Um, like if you're driving, do you see something that kind of maybe makes you think of someone, or maybe a name pops in your brain? You always, oh, you always see numbers. Okay, 114. All right. So you also have the give back card, which tells me that you're a really selfless person when it comes to love. You're you're kind of like a mother figure. Hi, Afra. Um, you're empathetic. You, when you're in a relationship, you're very loving, supportive. You're always the one that can be counted on for everything. Yeah, you always give and never really receive much. Yeah. So this is telling me that it does say give back, but I think that you need someone who's going to obviously be reciprocal, but I think you're giving too much at this point. Like we can't be settling for crumbs that these guys give us, right? Guys are natural hunters. They want to do the chasing. They want to be the one to prove themselves. And if we're giving so much, they don't have to work as hard. So, oh, all of this is being just handed to me. Okay, cool. I didn't have to do anything for it, right? Let's see this last card. Embrace the moment. So, you could be dealing with some negative thoughts about yourself. I really hope that you're not thinking like, what am I doing wrong, right? What is it about me that I that they're not giving me what I need in a relationship, right? But you have it all. It's just kind of taking some of what you give out back until they're able to match you, right? Only give as much as they're giving. And I feel like that's not a negative way to look at love or relationships or dating. It's just it also helps you to prevent getting hurt, right? Because someone who's going to vibrate at your same level is going to match you and maybe give you a little bit more, and you'll know that this is the right type of person for you. Yes, it should be balanced, exactly. I have been dealing with low, yes. And with those low vibrational people, all they all they know how to do is take, 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 right? Because they haven't filled their own cups in their life to know what it is to treat someone in a healthy way, because they don't know any better, right? I really like the saying, hurt people hurt people. They don't necessarily have to have ill intentions. It's just the way that they don't have their cups filled, so they're relying on you to fill their cups, but since they don't have any water in their cups, they can't give you the same in return. Okay? Yes, because they're not vibrating at the level that you are. Yeah. And I do the same thing where I want to try and fix someone, but they need to do that for themselves or else they will never learn. It's like that you have to teach a person how to fish, not grab the fish and give it to them, right? So I think if you scale back a little bit, work on, okay. So Benita, that's something that I think you need to look into, why you're feeling bad if you're not helping them. Yes. And I'm the same exact way. You must be an empath or a light worker, because we want to help, we want to help others. We want to get them to that place where they can give us what we want in regards to love, or just being able for them to stand on their own 2 feet, right? Okay. Yeah, I figured you were. Okay. You can help them, but in the capacity of love, in romantic relationships, they're not going to give you what you need. And you need to focus on yourself because you deserve that love. But you need to rock with those high vibrational people out there, right? Okay, Benita, I really hope that helped. Oh, Thank you for coming in. All right. Hi, Afro Queen. Let's see. November Snow Tarot. You're very welcome, Benita. Keep me updated, okay? Even if you just need a reminder of how awesome you are, okay? X has been gone so long. Does he want to come back to me for good? Okay, let's see. Ooh. Wow. I was concentrating hard on yours, November. And that one just like straight popped out. The Hope card. Whoops. The Hope card. Intuitively, I want to say yes, that there is a definite possibility. Um, I don't know for good, but I see it as a strong possibility. Let me go ahead and read it and read what the book has to say, and we can discuss a little bit more. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there's always hope. So, November, do you ever like feel spirit guides around you? Because I feel like they're really trying to help you right now. Okay, let me read what it has to say and then I'll look for your answer. Spirit has brought this card to the forefront for a reason. Even though there's a fine line between despair and hope, this card is validation that hope is always there. It's always inside you. And you have the free will to tap into its positive effects at any time. Hope provides a positive mindset to believe, to instill a sense of inner confidence, and to know that there's a happy and satisfactory outcome to any given situation. So, okay. Um, just right off the bat, this is telling me that if you keep in that mindset to manifest something, it can happen. So, do you do journaling during the new moon and the full moon? If you don't, I would recommend it. There's one coming up on June 3rd. Um, and all you would need to do is get a journal that you haven't written in before and write your intentions in it and what you want to manifest. Okay. So if that's something that you're interested in, I think that would be very good for you. Okay. So let me go ahead and read what else it has to say in here. Use this card as a mirror to see yourself for all that you are, all the good things, the beauty you bring to this world, the love you offer, and the encouragement you give to others. Believe in yourself and know that you can overcome any situation. Hope will be your source of energy with all your achievements. So start trusting your instincts to see your life differently. When you tap into hope, you can transcend the restrictions of the past. Okay. November, did that help at all? Hey, Virgo Queen. So, short answer, yes. But I think there's a little bit of work that you need to do um, before you can manifest that. Okay. Uh, Definitely a possibility, but in regards to your question, you specifically asked X, and I get the feeling that it could be your ex. But yeah, we all end up with him or someone else. Well, I only read for your ex, so you have free will. You can definitely end up with someone else. Of course, November. What was next? April Green. April Queen. Oh, I said April Queen. April Green. April Green. We got a lot of queens in the house. Royalty. Yes, of course, April. April. You got the nature card. So, in regards to love, this is telling me that there are some issues that may be needed to be dealt with before that love can come in. So, this could be maybe grounding yourself, working on any past hurts that could be creating a blockage with love, even self love if you have issues with that. Um, even the confidence issue, right? So let me go ahead and see what this has to say and what the book has to say, and then we can go ahead and just discuss it a little bit more. Okay. So the nature card. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Does this self love and healing resonate, April? Okay, let me go ahead and read and I'll catch up with what you say in the chat. This card often comes up when your chi or life force is running low. This is a timely reminder that nature is beckoning you to step outdoors and let your body absorb the healing properties that it has to offer. Spending too much time indoors disconnects you from your natural state and can often make you feel drained or lethargic. Nature welcomes you by offering the warmth of the sun, the healing and grounding properties of the earth. Breathe in the wonders of nature's colors that can be found in its forest, meadows, flowers, mountains, and sky. Let them fill your spirit and allow them to surround and infuse and energize your aura. Spend quiet time in the solace of your own company by the ocean, river, or streams. Listen to its natural rhythmic music as it soothes your soul. Don't forget, you are an energetic being, and that special part of you also needs nourishments and confidence as well. Having three kids and twins being the last pregnancy has changed me a little. Okay. Funny thing is that this is right along with the lines of the card pulled for myself today and yesterday. Wow, April. So yeah. So do you get out into nature enough? I know with having so many kids it might be a little bit difficult, but um getting that fresh air and all of that. You just there needs to be some more, connections with your soul and spirit and all of that. And I think that'll really help ground you. Yes, Laura. Um, you meditate outside. Okay, I think I remember you telling me that. And then you did those little tree emojis and cactus, if I remember correctly. Yeah, wasn't that similar to the card I pulled for you the other day too? Spirit really wants you to know that, April. Yeah, I know. If you can try the meditation, if it works, even mindfulness, just being in the present. So it seems like you've got the clearest answer, huh, April? And green in your name, right? Nature, green. Have you ever thought of doing gardening, April? Do you do that? That could be an activity you do with your kids if they're willing to do something like that too, huh? If they're old enough. I don't have a green thumb either, even though I'm double Taurus. Yep, loud and clear. My favorite color is green, and I'm getting ready to start a garden. Perfect, April. Perfect. I think that's really going to help. Okay. Um, Afro Queen. Okay, you have your question ready. Of course, April. Keep us updated. Okay. Oh, thank you. You're awesome too, April. Hey, Angie. Okay. So let's focus on Afro Queen. Two Pisces together. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. One of these cards wanted to pop out as well. So let's see. We've got a mother's love, and we've got dream talk. Afra, have you been dreaming about a child? H, H. You didn't get your period. When it's the right time to take that test, you need to keep us updated about that. Because are you having dreams also in regards to that? Wow, you dream it a lot. Afra, do you have gifts of your own? Like, are you intuitive? Oh, you should be. You're a Pisces, right? You should have that intuitive nature of the yin yang. Yeah. I feel like you need to trust your instincts on that, Afra. Okay. Are you the type of person that remembers their dreams? If not, then I would suggest having a journal out next to you or a piece of paper. You think you are? I mean, That's kind of crazy that you said you're dreaming about it and a mother's love. Wow. You remember? Okay, good. So I think that's a clear answer, right? I don't really need to read what it has to say because this is all intuitive. I didn't even read what it has to say at all. Okay, Afra. So you need to keep us updated. Well, if you'd like, you don't really need to, but I would like to know. I mean, if we were all right with this, right? Wow, six readings. Okay, Afra. Okay. Okay. Big hugs, Afra. Ashley, were you talking about me if I'm an Aries? I only have my Aries and Venus, but I am a Aries Taurus cusper. Let me see. Inza FK. Inza FK. Oh, you're already ready. You're on it, Inza. Hope I'm saying your name right. Give me 1 second. Oh, I will get to you in 1 second. Oh, thank you, Ashley Vasquez and Aaron Conway, for subscribing. All right. I just had to tell someone that I'm on live, so hopefully they can join. Okay. Inza. Okay. Oh, who's going? Oh, good night, Laura. Thank you so much for coming in. It was good seeing you. You're very welcome. Hugs, big hugs to you, Laura. Okay, Inza. Focusing on Inza. Yeah, I got it, Inza. I'm focusing on you. What are my ex's thoughts, intentions after this day we spent together? He is actually in a relationship. I don't feel him happy in this relation. Oh, okay. Oh, you get two, Inza. Oh my goodness. Inza, you got the self sabotage card and the serenity card. Um, absolutely. I would love to have Anita as a mod. Bonita. Did I say Anita? Bonita. Duh. Inza. I agree with you that I don't feel like he's happy in his relationship, and I think he's trying to sabotage it. Bye, April. It's good seeing you. Um, how was it today with him? Obviously, I am picking up that he still has feeling towards you, but I'm trying to focus in on if there coming in an authentic way, or if he's trying to sabotage his own relationship. Okay, so let me see the other one. It's as if we have never been separated. Okay. And have you discussed why he's still with that other person then? Let me go ahead and read both of these cards, read what it has to say in the book, and then we can discuss a little bit more, okay? So feel free to type as much as you want in there, and then I'll get back to it, okay? Thank you, Naomi, for popping in and staying so long. Big hugs, Naomi. Okay, so I'm going to read the self sabotage card first. So this is your other one. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals, it's the inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. I'm going to read the Serenity card. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Inza, is this causing you some mixed emotions? Um, just overall confusion, because it feels like you're kind of in this state right now where you know you can either be swimming with the current or against it. He says everything's okay in his relationship. Ugh. I really don't like the fact that he's going back and forth between you. Let's go ahead and read what the book has to say, and then we'll discuss a little bit more, okay? So let's go ahead and read what the book has to say on self sabotage first. This card is showing you everything that you can be, but it's also reminding you of your own worst enemy, yourself. Wow, Inza. This is a time to confront your fears and purge them from your psyche by having positive conversations with yourself. Yet before you can do that, you have to recognize and acknowledge the signs and symptoms of self-sabotage. Whether you're considering a new relationship, changing jobs, moving house, or any other major change, it's easy to allow that inner dialogue of doubt to creep in and convince you that you're not good enough or that new person isn't right for you, and find a million reasons to justify or sabotage the outcome. Next time you're confronted with these thoughts, stop for a moment and step aside so that you can have your own dialogue with these voices. It's time for you to start believing why you can as opposed to why you can't. Just remember you do matter, and once you believe in yourself, you'll be surprised how others start believing in you more. Is it still buffering? Please let me know if it is or not. Um, this card can be for both of you, Inza, because he seems to be sabotaging his own relationship right now, right? Because you said that when you met up today, it's like things were exactly the same as when you were together, right? But then he's making things confusing for you, I'm sure, because he's giving you maybe this hope that things can go back to normal, right? Are you looking to be in a relationship with him again? You don't know. And I think that this is telling you that you need to really dig deep and see if this is what you want. But at the same time, if someone's in a relationship then with someone else, then you kind of got to say, well, once you decide, right, what it is that you want, um it's with me or it's with her, because no one deserves to be in that place where they don't know, the true intentions. And you want someone that's going to be vibrating at the same level that you are, right? Not going back and forth. You don't want to fight. I know, but you deserve more, right? Hi, Carla. There's a list and you'll be added. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and read this Serenity card. We here in the spirit world sent you this card to remind you not to feel overwhelmed at this time. Sometimes the answers are not readily available. Okay, so you need to think hard about this, Inza. So it's a matter of living one day at a time, as this will assist you in letting go of the past and all the negativity associated with it. The past no longer serves your highest good, and it can prevent you from achieving the serenity that you've been so desperately seeking. You've learned from your past mistakes and the lessons they've shown you. Letting go of what no longer serves you enables us to help you even more. We're aware of the fears or insecurities you may be experiencing right now. When you take the time to let go of and disperse those unwanted thoughts, divine guidance can find its way to you from spirit, giving you peace of mind. Find comfort and courage in knowing that you're not alone. We're connected to you forever. So let me read this one line again, Inza, because this is going to be your overall message. The past no longer serves your highest good, and it can prevent you from achieving the serenity that you've been so desperately seeking. Okay, Inza? Reflect on that thought a little bit more, okay? You're very welcome, Inza. I really hope that helped, okay? If you come back, please keep us updated if you want. All right. Virgo Queen would like a general. Virgo Queen, you got the card Let Go. Intuitively, I want to say, Virgo Queen, that you might be in a place in your life where something you feel like it's too good to be true or something. Um, like almost in the sense where you might have been hurt in the past or wary of certain people. Um, and so maybe you have some walls that you just instinctively have up whenever you meet someone new, whether this be romantic or friendships. I'm guessing more in the romantic sense. Hurt multiple times, yeah. Whoa. So this card is telling me that whoever you have in your life right now, whether it be like you're in a relationship or interested in someone, they're the real deal. And you need to let go of those worries, let some walls down, be in it, be present. Okay. So let me go ahead and read what the card has to say, and then we'll read what the book has to say about it. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So, you've got some spirits or guides around you that are telling you, come on, this is a good one. We're here to protect you. So let some walls down. We'll act as your walls. You just met your soulmate. Wow. Big congrats on that. Okay. We're here to show you that by letting go of your present outcomes, it's sometimes necessary to take an alternative route to your destination in life. Equally, as you navigate a new route, you may find that the ultimate destination changes to one that's for your higher good. Don't ignore signs and symbols that are presented to you at this time, as this is spirit providing directions and pointers to guide you along your journey. Be brave and let go of the plans and ideas that are not working. Trust and follow the energy that is guiding you in a new direction. Energy is like the ebb and flow of the tide, and through a higher awareness, you can tap into that energy and flow with it. Past inhibitions, self doubts, and confidence issues fade away as you let go and trust that spirit will guide you to where you need to be. Wow, Virgo Queen. So, this is an amazing card because it's telling you about all the positive things in you that you have in your life, and you've got people watching out for you. So I really hope that helped and kind of gave you that confirmation that yeah, I think he really is your soulmate. So yeah, of course, Virgo Queen. Huge hugs, huge congratulations on that. Okay, Andrea Marie. Andrea Marie, you are next. Oh, yes, big hugs, Virgo Queen. What do you see happening next if my relationship with Mark and I? Communication is lacking, but I understand that he's busy, but I'm still hurting. Together 2 years. Okay. Um, Besides the distance in communication, Andrea, do you two live kind of far apart? Yes, you do. Because I feel like that's kind of the issue just before I even started shuffling or anything. Okay. But your specific question is, what do you see happening next? Okay. Ooh. I'm going to take this card, but I'm going to keep shuffling because I didn't ask the question entirely. Okay. All right. Your first card was Stand Your Ground, and your next card is Listen. Andrea, do you feel like in your relationship you're the one that is always communicating their feelings? You're the one that makes that effort to show love, show appreciation, show gratitude? Does he reciprocate that? Does he go out of his way to show you that he cares, that he appreciates you? Not really. And that's what I get from this card is that he, he may not know how to do that entirely. Maybe something from his childhood, um, but I see definitely that he does care deeply about you. It's just he may have a hard time expressing how he feels towards you. But you also have the listen card here. So this is telling me that you may have some intuition about the situation. Um, Kind of like you know what you need to do, or maybe you're getting like angel numbers, 555, 1111, right? Those are the types of angel numbers. You could be getting messages in dreams, but it's to listen to your gut instinct on this, right? So let's go ahead and read both of these cards and we can discuss it a little bit more. So first I'm going to do stand your ground. And before I do that, have you ever talked to him about the way he communicates with you? Huh, you do get a lot of angel numbers. Okay. Has he always been like that as far as communication? Or is it just recently? Okay, go ahead and type it in the chat and then I will read it after I'm done reading this. This is Stand Your Ground. This card is proof that no matter how much you're being tested, pushed, or cajoled into doing something you genuinely know is not for your higher good, it's okay to stand your ground and push back. Don't waver, don't give in, and don't lose sight of what's waiting for you. Remember, the outcome that you know is right for you may not be what others think is best for you. This card will provide the strength to believe in your own integrity, your own self worth, to help you remain clear and focused to defend what you believe and know to be right. With the conviction of that belief comes an ample supply of energy so that you can stand tall. You don't need to compromise or surrender and give up the control you hold dear. What I'm getting from this message, let me see, I have, but it's kind of black and white with him. Communication like this has happened numerous times. Sometimes I seriously struggle to hold on, but I love him so much. And what I'm getting from the message in regards to this is that you know exactly what you want from a relationship. You want someone to match you with how they communicate, how they tell you they love you, the ways that they appreciate you. You need and want that. But because you're in love with him, you're kind of settling for what he gives you. It's like I talk about crumbs a lot. Like he's giving you those crumbs, and because you love him so much, you're willing to take those. But this is telling you that You need to stand your ground in regards to that. Because I don't know if you had like a really super serious talk about the communication issues, but I feel like you should have one. And I know it would be super hard to have it because I know you probably don't want any conflict. You don't want him to get upset and maybe, I don't know what could happen, but it could possibly like change the dynamic of the relationship. But I feel like it needs to because you want more from him. And and for being together for 2 years, that's something that I don't think maybe you would tolerate as the years go by, right? Um and I don't know if you're thinking about marriage with him, but would you want a husband to just give you those crumbs, or would you want that that romance, that passion, right? So that's the stand your ground card. Let me go ahead and read the next one. Listen. This is the listen card. We've heard and listened to your requests in the past, so we're bringing this card to you because someone around you needs to be heard now, and I think it's you. They're not seeking advice, but they really need to express themselves about how they're feeling and what's going on in their life. Andrea. What they're seeking is an open, compassionate, and non-judgmental listener. Wow. When you're intently engaged in conversation, there's an even energy exchange where both parties can benefit. That's a good sign, Andrea, right? Both parties can benefit. Those who are talking express what they're feeling, and just by the process of talking, they will often solve the problem or issue by themselves. Being present and listening to someone who needs your full attention will, in some cases, bring you the answers that you've been seeking for yourself. Right, I'm starting to feel weaker and holding on to this, but I definitely want more. And you deserve it, Andrea. Okay? This is twice now I'm getting the feeling with these two cards that you need to have this conversation with him. Better to have it now than, years from now, right? Because you want that happiness in your life. Yeah. So think it over some more. I know it would be a big step to have this conversation. It's not just something that is going to be like a 5-minute conversation. It might be a couple hours long, you know? But we all deserve the same kind of love that we're willing to give out, right? We want the same back. All right. I hope that helped, Andrea. Ashley Vasquez is next. Oh, good. I'm very glad, Andrea. Stop by anytime. Keep us updated, okay? Or if you need more guidance, of course, right? So if Ashley Vasquez is still in here, thank you so much, Benita and Angie, if she's still here. Really appreciate you gals. Okay, Ashley. One psychist said I had a spirit attachment, and one said no, it's negative energies. Can you see what? Hmm. Ashley, I really only do generals or love. Um, I can do a general for you and then see if something pops up in regards to negative energies or spirits. Does that sound okay with you? Let me know if it does. Ashley, is my chat delayed? Oh, yes, the general's okay? Okay, good. Okay. Find your center. Ashley, I'm not picking up a spirit, but I am picking up some energies that you need to work on. I wouldn't call them like shadow work that you have to do. It's just more just healing some things within yourself. Okay, so this could be from past hurts, within family. I'm picking up family, but it could be friends as well that you consider family. So let me go ahead and read what it has to say here, as well as in the book, and we can discuss a little bit more. Feel free to add to the chat, and then I can read it when I'm done. So find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So this is what the book has to say. This card is aimed right at you at this vital time for many reasons. It's telling you that you need to slow down and find the center of your being right now. We understand on a physical level that it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but we urge you to step back from your outside world so that you can reconnect with your spiritual self long enough to pause, reflect, and heal. When life gets chaotic and you need to pull back from the stresses and strains of daily life, use this card to help you slow the pace down, go within, and reconnect with your spiritual self. Simply close your eyes, put your hands over your heart, breathe deeply, and say to yourself, find your center. By doing so, you'll connect with your soul, where you'll discover that you're able to let go and gently relax into the present, releasing all those anxieties. When your inside world is at peace, it will be reflected and enjoyed in your outside world with a balanced body, mind, and soul. So, Ashley, it sounds to me as that you just got to do some of that healing work, and I feel like you'll find those negative energies start to slowly disperse, okay? I don't know if you're on a lag, Ashley, but I really hope that that resonated for you, okay? Love and light to you, Ashley. Carla is next, and Miss Benita, if you can close the list after Ice Empress. Oh, sage. Yeah, that's a great one. Thank you, Benita, for that. Carla, to ask for a general reading for the month of June. Sure, Carla. Ooh, this one wants to pop out. Carla, you get two. Huh. You have the self sabotage card and a mother's love. Carla, are there some past hurts coming up in regards to family that has kind of affected the way you see others, the way you interact in relationships, whether they be friendships or romantic interests? Because this is telling me, this card, that because you have not dealt fully with those issues, it is sabotaging the relationships that you may have. Whether this could be um, maybe wanting to control in some way, wanting to um, like you have these extremely high expectations, and it could seem overwhelming to that other person, but you put these expectations on others in order for you not to be disappointed, hurt, and they create the walls, right? They have it on you. Okay. Have you, oh, therapy? You could never speak out loud about your real issues. Okay. And so that's definitely creating a block. Understandably, because you were saying that others have high expectations for you. So that's a lot of pressure to put on someone, and absolutely would affect how maybe even your self confidence, right? Like, I'm never going to please this person. And I just start to cry when I think about things I've been through. Yeah. And right now, with this Gemini season, it might feel even worse at first, right? Um, but this would be a perfect time to try and tackle some of this. Okay. Because I don't want you to have these blocks within you. I can feel like all the hurt that that's like emanating from you. I'm trying to stand up for myself first, but yeah, it's because of these high expectations that you don't feel like you have a voice, right? It's because people are like constantly like pushing you down, 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 like trying to have you fit the mold that they created for you. But that's not you. That's not your life. You create your own future. right? So I'm not going to even tackle this one because we know who this is about, right? I'm going to read this one, what the book has to say on this one. Okay? Self sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals, it's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. This card is showing you everything that you can be, but it's also reminding you of your own worst enemy, yourself. This is a time to confront your fears and purge them from your psyche by having positive conversations with yourself. Yet, before you can do that, you have to recognize and acknowledge the signs and symptoms of self sabotage. Whether you're considering a new relationship, changing jobs, moving house, or any other major change, it's easy to allow that inner dialogue of doubt to creep in and convince you that you're not good enough or that new person isn't right for you, and find a million reasons to justify and sabotage that outcome. Next time you're confronted with these thoughts, stop for a moment and step aside so that you can have your own dialogue with those voices. It's time for you to start believing why you can as opposed to why you can't. Just remember, you do matter, and once you believe in yourself, you'll be surprised how others start believing in you more. Toxic, but love her too much to do anything about it. And yeah, most of the time we can't control how others will treat us, right? But we have control of how we react to to the negativity, right? So I would like to see you work on that inner strength, being able to stand up for yourself. You don't have to say it in a way where you offend others, but just so they can see that power within you. Because, like you stated before, you'll say something, but they won't believe you. That inner confidence has to come out, and they'll slowly start changing the way that they see you, right? I know it's hard, and this is going to take a lot of time and patience, right? But you have the strength within you to do it. Baby steps, right? Because if you look at trying to do all that work at once, it's going to seem overwhelming. And then maybe you'll say, forget about it. Like, I've been like this for so long. So, but you're seeking this guidance because you're ready. You wouldn't be here seeking something, right? If you weren't ready for it. I think you're ready to do the work. Just be, just have that patience. And I think slowly you'll start seeing the effects. Okay. I really hope that helped, Carla. Okay, Diamond, you are next. And come in again, Carla, if you'd like. Another day. Always happy to have everyone in here. Okay. Hey, Carla, it's what you needed to hear, right? That's what Spirit wants you to know. All right. Love and light to you, Carla. Diamond. Austin is in the middle of a breakup but showing interest in me. Is he open to a new beginning with me? Okay. got the receive card, Diamond. If you notice right here, it's like a little gift. If I were to say, if this was like a yes or no, I would say, heck yeah. All right, let me go ahead and read what the card has to say and what the book has to say about it. Okay. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others, but now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. This card is given from Spirit to you at this time because we see the love, strength, and guidance you give to many. But now it's long overdue that you allow others to give back to you. We know and understand that you may struggle in the art of receiving, even though life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. As a soul, you are an energetic being composed of an intelligent source of spiritual energy that guides you on your path toward happiness, prosperity, and well being. Let others feel the joy in giving to you, the same happiness you feel when you're so generously giving to others. They also need to give back to keep the balance. You might have asked a question on obtaining something in your life, and not accepting or receiving from others could block the flow of abundance in all areas of your life. It may take a little while for you to practice this, but when someone gives to you, just a kind thank you in return is all that's needed. Keep the natural flow going and watch how the universe gives back to you for your highest good. The more you learn to accept and receive, the more the blessings in your life will appear. So, Carla, oh, no, Diamond. So, to put it short, yes, Diamond. Yes. A big fat yes. Were you together previously? Because you were saying open to a new beginning with you. He was with another girl. Um, but I'm assuming you saw the signs that he was interested in you, right? I think that he still has feelings towards you, and just let the dust settle. Yeah, so just let the dust settle with that relationship. So give it some time, right? Because you don't want to start things with him immediately after that, right? Just give him that time. Um, just be friendly, right? But I see that there's definitely potential of you to uh, going to have a new beginning. Okay. Hope that helped, Diamond. Valerie is next. I want to sing that Amy Winehouse cover, Valerie. Okay. Well, me and this Gemini that I'm interested in hanging out. So you, oh, hang out by next week or so. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Whew. You got the believe card. Um, I don't know by next week, but I think definitely soon. Do you talk to him quite frequently? Um, because to me, just right off the bat, I feel like you have the power to manifest this. Um, so June 3rd is the new moon. Go ahead and write down your intentions. Um, I think it might happen in June. Okay. So just keep it light and fun. Um, I would say let him suggest the hangout. Um, but I think he will. I think he's going to ask you, but if you don't hear anything in regards to hanging out by June 3rd, I would set your intentions on that day, okay? Oh, thank you, Virgo Queen. So I really hope that helped, Valerie. But come back, because these are just the daily energies, right? It could change tomorrow. You're very welcome, Valerie. Ice Empress, you are my last one for the day. Virgo Queen and Benita, thank you so much. That means so much to me because I've only been doing this for a couple days. Having a really tough time looking for general guidance. Okay. Wow, you also got the receive card. Ice Empress, are you dealing with past hurts in regards to love? The heck? Because right off the bat, I'm sensing like you struggle with self love. Is that correct? You're on it. Okay. And Ice Empress, that's the biggest block for you. Because if you're not feeling like you're worth receiving that love, it's not going to find you yet until you're ready for it. You need to be filling your cups. And by cups, I mean, from the regular tarot that has a bunch of the cups on it. Like everyone wants to see the Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Oh, absolutely, it's hard. But you have the strength within you. Because even though it's going to be a hard road, in the end, it's going to get you where you want to be and the love that you deserve. And without it, you're going to be stuck in this limbo that you're in. right? And no one wants to be in limbo. Trust me, I was in limbo up until this year. So it was about like 5 6 years for me. Um, and I just felt it was just such a waste, right? YOLO, you only live once. And if Angie's here, she can add to the thing that she's been saying. You live every day, but you only die once. I hope that I got that correct, but that's the overall message to what she would say. Angie, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But Ice Empress, let me go ahead and read what the book has to say. Okay. You are a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. This card is given from Spirit to you at this time because we see the love, strength, and guidance you give to many, but now it's long overdue that you allow others to give back to you. We know and understand that you may struggle in the art of receiving, even though life is one big, continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. As a soul, you are an energetic being composed of an intelligent source of spiritual energy that guides you on your path toward happiness, prosperity, and well being. Let others feel the joy in giving to you, the same happiness you feel when you're so generously giving to others. They also need to give back to keep the balance. You might have asked a question on obtaining something in your life, and not accepting or receiving from others could block the flow of abundance in all areas of your life. It may take a little while for you to practice this, but when someone gives to you, just a kind thank you in return is all that's needed. Keep the natural flow going and watch how the universe gives back to you for your highest good. The more you learn to accept and receive, the more the blessings in your life will appear. So, by filling all of those cups, you're going to be on the receiving end of what you so desperately wish for, right? Oh, I'm so happy it resonated, but I hope it's like a releasing good cry, right? Um, you have the strength within you, and I want to see you succeed. So I know it's going to be a rough journey, but don't be stuck in limbo anymore, okay? YOLO, YOLO, right? Gotta write it too. YOLO, okay? So I wish you the absolute luck on your journey, Miss Empress. Be that Empress, girl. Be that Empress. You got this. All right. I think that was everyone, right? Thank you so much to everyone. Yes, we got through it. Thank you so much to everyone who came in, gave a like, subscribed, um, for being so kind in the chat. To my moderators, you're awesome. Another 2 hour show. This is awesome. Okay. Um, love sent and back out towards you. Um, Thank you so much again. Really appreciate all of you. I don't know when I'm going to come on again, but hopefully soon because I really like being on here. Um, so big hugs, big kisses. YOLO, everyone. Okay. Have a good night or good morning or good afternoon whenever you're watching this. Okay. Yes, vibrations all up there. Thank you, Benita. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Ice Empress. Okay. Have a good night. Bye.